probably could have been the follow-up damage from the Vladimir, but losing out on CS selfishly and not picking up a kill is a heavy cost.
Ooh, Impact actually using a lot of abilities here mid lane. Avoid this is going to be on him. Flash used. Do they have the damage here? Impact uses his just after. Avoid very low. This is going to be a kill for Impact. Looking for number 2. The 2v1.
Meteos is up there in the early game. Impact abuses it. He's got a 30 CS lead on top of it.
What this reminds me of, Kobe, reminds me of PDD casually at All-Stars turning around with a massive rumble play. Avoidless got too cute in this situation until the extra turret shot went down just to the burn, and Amazing J doesn't seem to be tracking his ult very well.
Take it down here.
God knows what's happening.
Give it up almost.
I mean, they don't lose too much. It's just going to give them the extra burn. And,
Wait, look for Cannon. Look for Cannon and a Realm Walk Frank here, because this could be a big fight here. EDG may not expect the damage that's about to come out.
Oh boy, the party portal looks like it's coming in here, and now the trap is sprung. They get in there. Odoamne getting suppressed. He's gone down, but Mouse, his GA is going to get popped. Vander a little bit too low in this one. It is just a 1-for-1. The steal away. Yanko secures a absolutely massive Elder Drake, and EDG are evaporating on the spot. It's goodbye, Minko. Goodbye, everybody. And how you gotta think that is goodbye game?
And Ryu wasn't even in the fight. He took a scenic route.
And it's more of a reactive. Gonna try and cash in later. I don't expect them to take any fights.
Look at the river! Look at the river! The bubble catches Biofrost!
Will they go
Here comes
over?
the comment of legend. Biofrost puts up the unbreakable, sidesteps the stun. Voice of Light doesn't kill him because Uzi does. First blood secured for Royal. Never give up. Svenskeren follows. Launchly not gonna go down yet. That's a double kill for Uzi. Double lift's in trouble. Triple kill for Uzi!
And we already talked about it, the Uzi game. He's up in CS, now he has it.
Royal never give up.
And this is just raw aggression. Svenskeren wants to match the ward challenge, however, RNG want to be able to catch them out, and Double Lift tries to save Biofrost.
You got to flash for that super early. I mean, very risky going up into the river. They have no control mid or control down bottom. And RNG, this is the area of the map you want to fight around. You mentioned the discrepancy between top and between bottom.
Is it providing the same sort of victory? They're looking here flash forwards for the Elder Dragon. First visit to this at 45 minutes, but it's not going to be a freebie, that's for sure.
If they can reset the fight, it would be so good for IMA here, because that's what they want. They want the Dragon fight to last as long as they can. But Amazing J is finally teleporting down, which means Flash will yield and they kite out. Now mid lane is exposed though. This could be a rotation mid for IMA. That's what they think about. But then Dragon goes low.
Yeah, MMD's tired as well, but Amazing Day has to stop them here. The Elder Dragon's actually fairly low, as they might have caught Maple here. He gets knocked up again, but he needs to go back in the pool. He does get himself up, but he gets less bounced on as Jinjar's trying to snipe him. Avoid this, tanking him up as the Elder Dragon resets, and that last bullet is almost enough to take off MMD's GA. Amazing J still diving in as well, but NL might shut him down for that particular item. Doesn't find it yet, and so much back and forth in these team fights.
NL really comfortable in these late game fights, not afraid to flash in aggressively.
Let's give Flash was once again positioning over the Elder Dragon. Even giving up a Guardian Angel is not something anyone at IMA want to do. See that Echo's coming back, rushing back into the fight. Elder Drake down to 7,000. Will we actually see a fall?
Avoidless looking for a massive flank here on the other side there. Elder Dragon low, might get the steal as well. Maple dives in, he wants to avoid it. He got it! Elder Dragon steals it away as Avoidless. Absolutely massive play, and IMA might win the team fight to boot. Double spot for Parallax Convergence as they're ripping through them. IMA have pulled the miracle out. 3-0 in that fight as well.
Massive engage, the bouncy castle on 3 members from Avoidless and casually smiting away. Of course, you can smite during the battle. They're continuing, and I'm going to look to end the game. It's still 40 seconds till Maple comes back.
Yeah, Ro bought into the hype a little bit too much, flashes into the wall, but this was why a lot of people really wanted to see more of Avoidless on IMA. Really not afraid to do something creative right there, and he finds the flank, steals away the Elder Dragon, and this means so much. IMA may actually do it. It's a rough translation from I can, and they definitely could come back into this game.
No one fails to call this team hard-working, and they worked very hard to get the game to this point. MMD going to cancel up the ulti from Jinjar, but he's diving to his death, trying to buy time for his team. He gnaws couple away, but he's now going to respawn here. Jinjar's going to pick him up. He'll flash out of the way, but that's another kill as Splashman's getting their turrets torn to pieces. I don't think they've got the defense here, and IMA are going to take down their first Nexus of the World Championship.
Question marks have to be put onto Flash.
Their own
Elder Dragon. 10-minute timer, we're probably not seeing it again, although I've seen crazier things this game. Another inhibitor retake here, potentially. Rocks have a little more to defend, but mid's kind of coming back up soon. Bot is in a similar vein. It's actually almost back up as Curious just pushing minions down. And can Rocks defend this? This is almost impossible.
Oh no.
Sonya's burned. Ulti in from Liquid. He has to move it in. He does get out of the way, and Smurf gonna move Gorilla out. The ulti's burned.
Oh, he didn't actually want to knock Gorilla away. The ulti was already forced. They could maybe have at least killed him. There was no flash on Gorilla for just a few more seconds. He does have flash now. He can come back out and be a big
Miracle, no! Oh, Peanut doesn't find it. Smurf finds Peanut, actually, but Prey still doing damage as Gorilla makes his way back in. Smurf gonna tie one up as Smurf is gigantic in the front of the fight. Smurf gonna stun him against the rubble, but that's not enough either.
But the minion!
Oh my god, the Nexus is open.
They got ZZ Rod minions trying to stop these minions from hitting the actual Nexus. They're killing all the ZZ Rod Voidlings first, and now everyone is fighting as well.
Go for it, I think they have to. Fight goes in, but Kura snipes on him.
Hit the Nexus!
Still tipping alive again. Nexus open, Kira trying to take down Prey, but the Nexus just a little too much for Liquid. Going for it, the hero of ANX. And it's not enough just yet. Rock's still alive again.
All these minions are hitting the Voidlings still. The Nexus is
go! He's
the greatest time!
He's gonna get it!
They did it!
Oh my god, they did it!
ANX just took down the Rocks Tigers.
Let that sink in! Albus Nox Luna just took down the Rocks Tigers and are challenging them for the #1 spot in Group A.
That was one of the best late game rotations at the very end. They did it. They out-macroed the Rocks Tigers in a late game, and you can't take this away from them. This was a 67, almost a 70-minute game. Their movements were so good, and I thought they were going to drop the ball, but they didn't. They held strong, and they pulled it together.
They know that time is still in their favor. He's looking for it one more time. He was spotted out. Svenskeren?
Again, looking for it on the hunt. Good flash.
Oh my goodness.
Three-man knockup. TSM are getting destroyed. They've already lost two. Bjergsen and Svenskeren trying to run for their lives. The Shockbear's already used. Haunter goes golden, but he's going to get taken down. Knocked up once again by Mata. Mata still with 100% kill participation. RNG go for Baron.
And that was just TSM not respecting the give me Alistar and I will win you the game. Svenskeren greeds for Uzi here. Headbutt onto Bjergsen, but massive pulverize.
And then the CC is dodged by RNG. Looper Zonia's the shockwave as well as the cannon ultimate. Xiaohu is just ghosting back away from the cannon ultimate. And Uzi is also staying for DPS at the back of the fight. This is what we talk about when we say RNG are the
For that kick that we keep talking about, but EDG just playing this so patiently.
Take a look at this. Arrow comes out, connects onto Clearlove. Tidal Wave is cancelled by Jockster. Revolta finds the Sonic Wave. Deft is alone. Clearlove's down. 5v4. Horn's looking for Tokka's. Tokka's running for his life. Sangle Pool was used. Good Gnaw. Mouse is out. There's no more damage to follow up. Horn's running for his life. They've traded 1 for 3. But Tokka's gets the shutdown, and they turn for Baron.
That is almost exactly what INTZ needed to do. The Ash Arrow was true. They heavily focused on it, Clearlove, and then when Pod tried to enter the backline, the entire team came to peel. It's a 3-for-1 and most likely the Baron.
And flashing in a straight line is such a sin. And Clearlove wasn't able to dodge out of that arrow with everything available. INTZ now at 30. Still wanted.
Yeah.
Poppy ult his own.
Yeah, very, very effective. Team Solo Mid concede yet another turret. At what point do TSM say go? Maybe it's now. Biofrost is in trouble. He gets down the Fisher. Bjergsen and Haunter on the side lane. They're interrupted. The hammer comes down. They've got to kill it to one. Xiaohu's down. Xiaohu's down. Royal, they're running. They're dead. They're taken out. And Team Solo Mid, they turn onto Lupa. Team Solo Mid, Ace, Royal, never give up.
They pull the trigger, and TSM fight back!
Bjergsen comes up huge in that team fight, able to get on the backline for the first time, and he torches Uzi.
Look at this, it's RNG pulling the trigger before the inhibitor's down. Svenskeren flanks around right into the middle. Then you see all the DPS, Hunter and Double Lift, go melee range in there to destroy RNG. They still did lose 2 members, but they barely defended their second inhibitor. That second inhibitor.
They're actually going for the Baron. ANX will do this quite quickly. I think Smurf maybe caught one. He's looked to Peanut here. He's going to keep his verdict him out of the way. Peanut does dodge that one, but the Snud's going to keep him against the wall.
Get in there. He's coming.
Peanut's looking for it. Smurf going to try and keep him out. Peanut wants it. Throws the needle. Goes back in. Peanut looking for the steal. He doesn't. One more time.
Steos is dead. There is no smite from Alpha's Nux.
They got a tower. They got a tower.
Oh, this game is...
Their strengths of being able to burst down the Baron, and they're hoping to get Rox to pull out.
It's rooted, they're going!
Teleport's coming in! Curtain Call and Wish have already been used, and Trick is running away! Expect gets caught down. He's got a PA, remember, but he needs Mega... Oh, delete it! Remember, I've seen one! A G2 or aced!
The best timing I may have ever seen on a Cannon Ultimate. That was insane.
The best top laner in the world, Smeb.